over the history of the union in terms of negotiation, the union has always advocated that we have drivers who carrying life cargo, and they have to be strong mentally and psychologically, right, to ensure that they take people from one area to the other area safely. Right? We also go along with the watchwords of the PTSC, a safe, reliable, and efficient bus service. However, that function must commensurate with wages as of the present period. What we have observed over the years is that the bus workers is the least paid in the statutory authorities. And people who drive in vehicles with a less class than the bus driver, because the bus driver has to have a class 6 license to drive a bus. So you're moving from 3, 4, 5, 6. As it compared to people in Tech and WASA who will probably have a class 4 and a class 5 license and is in receipt of a higher wage, exorbitant higher wage package than the driver at the PTSC who has a higher with a higher driving permit, a higher class driving permit. And his job is less, what you would say, cumbersome than that of the bus driver. He has less responsibilities. In most cases, you will see the Tech driver, he will drive, take the crew to a particular place and stay there and wait on them until they complete their job. Right? Also, the TSTT, they will go to a particular place, park up and repair whatever equipment that they have to repair. But in terms of the PTSC driver, he has to be constantly driving to and from his destination with live cargo aboard a bus. So his level of concentration is enormous. And we're saying because of that, you want that fella to be comfortable, mentally comfortable, right? To be paid a proper wage, to remove any distraction from in his mind as to whether he can meet his commitments or not. And we are saying these fellas with the lesser class license is in receipt of more pay than the bus driver. And we are asking them to form some sort of equilibrium in terms of the wages, and therefore we agree to accept proposals for WASA, which is the lowest grade among those state statutory authorities. We're not asking for what Tech gets or TSTT, right? Or even my driver who drive in the NP tanks and this type of thing. And if we are successful getting it at the lower ebb, then we will negotiate from there on. But people must pay some attention to the functions that is carried out by a bus driver. It's an important function, and let me make the point. It is the bus driver and the bus driver alone in Trinidad, because the pilots who drive planes, who fly the planes, they have a co-pilot. The captain of the boat have a bosun to assist him, he can go and sleep. Right? The train driver in the foreign countries, they have a conductor. In Trinidad, the bus driver is the bus driver alone. He cannot afford to get sleepy, right? When he reaches destination, he don't have no 2 or 3 hours to rest. He have to turn the bus, take a 5 minutes break, and back down on his long journey, whether he's going to Rio Claro, San Fernando, Point Fortin, Siparia. And don't mind we are a small country, but that's a long distance for a person who resides in a small country, who driving a very long bus, carrying almost 200 passengers. And we are saying that person must be paid the appropriate wage to keep him in the right frame of mind.